Dubai. And how's the weather? You both are coming from pretty hot places. Is it hotter in Dubai or Chennai? Dubai, okay. So nice cool weather in Chennai for you. Good. For you it's a little bit hotter. And I believe we also have Mithran and Diaz. How are you guys doing? Okay, come and tell me what you've been doing since you've been learning. See, here's the camera. You can talk your parents and some other people will be watching you. Okay? So Mahati, why don't you start and tell me what did you do in the beginning of grade 6 to the collaborative board games? Come on.
In the beginning, it was first.
Can you hear her?
Feeble, very feeble. Be louder.
In the beginning,
That's better. Thanks.
it was pretty fun because I got to learn everyone, like I got to know everyone better since I am a new kid and I felt like the whole class and everything. Everyone helped me like learn what to do and what should I do.
So tell me about the project. You were making collaborative board games with recyclable materials, is that right?
Yes.
So what did you do? Did you work with Sakwati or were you guys on the same team or separate teams?
We're in different classes.
Oh, different classes. Okay, so tell me what you did.
When we chose our topic, it was just like good. Everyone gave suggestions, and we chose whatever we thought we could work with because we weren't using lots of materials we could buy and stuff. We were trying to use what was in our pencil pouches and what we could get pretty easily.
Great. And Sakwati, what topic did you choose and what game did your team make?
So that
You can look at the camera.
the game that me and my team made was a lot of properties. And we made a lot of customers and everybody gave suggestions equally and everybody got we took everybody's suggestion and we made one big nice successful project.
So it turned into a board game, am I right?
Yes.
How did the board game turn out? Was it fun to play?
Yes, it was really fun to play.
Great. Okay. Tell me, Nitram, what did your team do? You can look at the camera.
So what our team did was we made a board game and our board game's name was Fantasy Board Game. And the Fantasy Board Game we used many recycled objects like recycled cardboard, recycled paper. So our whole aim was to use recycled materials to create the board game. So our plans turned out well and after that we had to write a reflection and the reflection what went well, what did not go well and like what all the things we could include or what we could improve.
Great. Thank you so much, Nitram. Did any of you make dice as part of your game?
Yeah, we made
So how did you make the dice? Did you start with a net?
we just took some sheets of paper and we just
We created a deck of the keyboard.
Can you explain what a net is for making a dice, for making one die?
Yeah, it's like it's basically a diagram. So in the diagram you have like the all the faces of the keyboard. And the keyboard then after when you join all those faces, you make a dice. So basically a keyboard.
Very good. And did you have little tabs on the edges of the keyboard?
Yeah, we did that.
So then did you use glue or what kind of recyclable material did you use to put it together?
We use like glue because like that's more convenient for us. So if we use like less recycled material, it could like affect the product.
Sure, I get it. Great. And Bias, tell me about your team. What was the game that you guys made?
Okay, so the
You can
game
look at the camera.
the game we made was called Chess. So it went nearly all the rules in chess. So yeah, it was made of like cardboard and recycled paper and for the board.
We used eco-friendly ink. I didn't even know that existed until we actually did this project actually.
Great. So eco-friendly ink that's made out of plants, I would assume. Yeah?
Yeah, and then we used a lot of bottle caps. Like we had to go to the art room like several times to collect this, and
And did you have all the different pieces like pawns and knights and rooks and the king and queen? How
Yep.
did you make those out of bottle caps?
So we just took a bunch of bottle caps and tried to see okay, and then we just made shapes out of them, and we were like, okay, does this make sense? We just spoke to our group mates and a few of the other teams, and like, okay, should we do it like this? Like for the king, for example, we just took this big we took this big bottle cap and then another one, and then we just stuck them together. So yeah.
Great. Sounds interesting. Where are the games now if we want to play them?
The games are available in our class, so we made it and we put it into like showcase the items that we made. We took all the board games we made and we showcased it in our class.
Great. Thanks a lot. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Yep. So what we did was like we got to play our board games. So we didn't play inside our class. Like both the seasons and spells, we took it to the grade 8 classes and we switched. Our team went to the other places board game and we tried out their board game. So we could know how each of us work in teams and how the teamwork is basically.
Fabulous. Okay, so have a great week ahead. To both of you, welcome to India, and I'm glad to know that you're enjoying school so far, and have a great year ahead to all of you, and thank you for sharing with your collaborative board game projects. Can you please give them a hand? Okay, you guys can return to your classmates now. Maybe you can give the microphones to the table tennis players. Is that Rayansh and Aditya and Anirudh? I think we have some silverware to show off. Fabulous. You guys have been playing table tennis, I understand. Yeah? So, can I understand what has been the tournament? Why don't we start with you, Anirudh? Tell me, where have you been playing and what have you been doing?
So I've been practicing table tennis for over a year, and then this was at the Decathlon Tenampet. We had a couple of tables there, so it was like an open tournament. There were around 32 players in the under 14 age category, which me and Rayansh played. I won 2 of the matches. One was an easy win, one went to the decider in a best of 3 games, and then in the quarters I lost.
Okay, did you enjoy the experience?
Yeah, it was a really great experience
And
for me.
have you been playing table tennis at school or at home or both or with a coach or
at
what?
home, at school, yeah, both of them.
And how do you get coaching in table tennis?
Well, there's this thing called feeding wherein you just play the balls to the player and the player just tries to hit as many as he or she can.
Great, okay, and looks like you guys have got some hardware there. Can you tell me about your trophies, please?
Yeah, so
Aditya?
in under 16 singles,
Hold that so you don't drop it.
I reached the semifinals, so there were 16 people, and then I won 2 games and I reached the semifinals. And then in under 16 doubles, me and Rayansh together, we reached the finals. So there was 4 teams and we won the semifinals and the finals together.
So you won the gold. Wow, congratulations. How was that, Rayansh?
The players were very good. They probably had more coaching than us, but it was very tough.
And have you guys been playing table tennis in school? Have you been playing it as part of your electives or anything like that? Or have you just been playing casually?
In 6th grade, I think I took it as my elective, and then the lockdown happened. So then after that, I played it casually in school.
And you, Aditya?
I have coaching at home.
You have a coach at home. Yeah, great. Well, congratulations and well done. And continue, please. Fabulous sport. Maybe someday we'll see you in the Olympics representing India. And we also have Nivritti. Hi, Nivritti. Wow. I think Nivritti has come to us all the way from New York. Am I right? And is it true? Where did you play?
So we went to New York and I played in the Carnegie Hall.
Carnegie Hall, one of the world's foremost performance spaces, one of the greatest theaters of the world, right? One of the greatest places in the world to perform music.
Yeah.
And I presume you played piano?
Yes.
How did that go?
It went great. I was kind of nervous, but I think I did pretty well.
I think we might even have some photos of you performing. There you are in New York. Is that right, Nivriti? Can you
Yeah.
talk us through it? There, can you see the photo of yourself?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. What a piano. That's a grand piano, I assume.
Yes.
And who was in the audience? How many people were in the audience?
There were a lot of people, but they were mostly the other piano players' relatives or other players' relatives. But there were a few other people too in the audience.
And were there judges? Did they judge you in this competition?
No, it was not a competition. I applied for a competition before, and part of it I got selected to play in this hall.
So because you won the earlier competition, you got to perform in Carnegie Hall.
Yes.
And how does it feel? What kind of experience was that?
It was great, and not only could I play, I could also hear the other players play. So that also gave me a lot of experience.
And which piece or pieces did you play?
I played a Haydn sonata.
Great. When are we going to get to hear you play the Haydn sonata? We'd love to hear that.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe over there.
Yeah.
Can you play on that little out of tune piano over there? Would that be okay with you?
Okay.
In the corridor? See that over
yeah.
there? There's a piano.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear it someday. Okay.
Okay.
Great. Congratulations, Nivriti. We're very, very proud of you.
Thank you.
Anything else you'd like to add about the experience? And tell me, how is it that you've been able to get to such a high level that you're performing at Carnegie Hall?
So I started piano when I was 7, and I used to have a teacher who would come home and teach me. But then he moved to the US. I got another teacher in Italy, so I think that was a great experience learning from him. And other master classes gave me more perspective.
Well, I think it's absolutely fabulous that you like to acknowledge your teachers, but I'm sure it had a lot to do with your hard work and your determination and your practice as well, right?
Yeah.
Great. Fabulous, Nivriti. Congratulations. Okay. Anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Okay, are you taking music now? Are you taking music
Yeah.
at school? That must be kind of easy for you. What do you do? Do you teach the others, or do you practice by yourself? Or
I actually just took the VPAS music this term.
Right. So you're just starting. We'll
Yeah.
see how that goes. Okay. Great. Let us know if we can help you in any way. Maybe
Okay.
to bring in a special teacher during your music class or something like that. Okay.
Okay. Thank
Okay. Thank you, Nivriti. Congratulations. It's great to see that humility and acknowledging our teachers. Before that, the table tennis players acknowledging their coaches. And for all of us, let's remember, to achieve your goals, it takes step by step by step, deliberate practice, hard work, and lots of consistency. Humility and getting the right teachers and the right coaches and listening to them, okay? So thanks a lot, grades 6 and 7. Great to see you back at school, and have a great week ahead. It's a 5-day week starting on a Tuesday because we have Saturday school this week, all right? Did you have a nice weekend yesterday? I hope so. Okay, have a great week ahead. Bye-bye.